talk to me about the moments in which you were going through that big growth. And did you learn anything during that journey that you now take on, or that you say, I'm never going to do that in your business? There had to been over years, these learning opportunities, or was it all just, you figured it out after you decided you wanted to be a business owner?
Uh, Definitely a mix. So the funny thing is, I actually never wanted to be a business owner. My dad had his own tech company for about 40 years, and I saw how hard it was being just he was the product, so to speak, did a lot of training for people. And so I always saw that and thought, I never want to do that. And then I'm sure God laughed and said, well, just you wait. So so I went from not wanting that to wanting it very much and learning a ton along the way. I think anywhere you work, you learn both what works and what not to do. And I definitely learned some of the what not to do's because they were also learning. So no judgment on them, but they were learning along the way too. So some of those things that I learned along the way were to really care about people and to not make work their life because we talk about this work-life balance, but most companies, it's more of a buzzword than a culture. And for us, we actually really work hard to make sure someone takes PTO and when they're off versus, and true story, but at one point in my past career, I went on a cruise with family and my bosses bought me Wi-Fi to make sure that I was checking in every day on the team. And I was young and figured like this is just part of the hustle and grind. And now I look back and realize like I don't want to do that to our team. I want them to know, we're paying them for 40 hours a week, we're investing in them, but when they're off and get to just enjoy their life.